Hi, welcome to Compliance Shots, powered by Lex Comply. So we are here with another episode wherein we are interacting with Commander Sandeep Padam, retired. He's an eminent cybersecurity expert and founder of Astranova Labs. Sandeep have more than 25 of experience as being part of Indian Navy as a cybersecurity expert and advising a lot of corporates. So Sandeep ji, welcome to Compliance Shots and thanks for giving your time. So, Sandeep ji, we will be discussing a very pertinent thing with you, which is talking about AI. Today's world, everywhere we go, whether we are in a business, home, school, everything we're doing, people are talking about AI. And it's a evolving thing, as you know. And when something new comes up, there are a lot of complexities. There's also, while there's a lot of benefit, there is also something as a fear in the mind. So look forward to have your insight, your views on this, and so that while we are adopting a new thing, we are well prepared for it. So Sandeep ji, your insight, please.
Yep. Thanks, Gauravji. Thanks for having me here. And when we talk about artificial intelligence, these days, if you are not in awe of all the changes around you due to artificial intelligence, you are definitely, missing out on something profound. And AI is definitely a revolutionizing catalyst for industries. It is transforming how we live, how we work, and of course, unlocking new possibilities, but ones which were thought unattainable. So, if just to quote Arthur C. Clarke, I am a science sci-fi fan. So, like he had said that any new technological advancement like would appear like a magic, right? So AI is something which is like a magic. It is a magic for developers, for software developers, because now in order to test out a code, you don't have to do anything manually, right? The AI does that testing, unit testing for you. It can create code for you. For content writers, again, it is something which is just at a flick of a hand, to compare with a magician's attempt. So flick of a prompt is a new currency these days, so you can get what you want, and of course you can fine tune it to change the behavior as you would like to have. You can change, fine tune the prompt to essentially it's like a genie in a bottle, right? So it just that you have to be very clear in what you wish for, and that is something you will get. But that is one part of the spectrum. The other extreme of the spectrum is that if you are not bothered about how this genie is working, how this magic is happening, what is the input, to this magic box, because of which you are able to extract recommendations, content, decisions, and analysis, right? Then again, it means that you are missing something. So again, both of us, I being from security background, you being from compliance background, this is definitely something which both of us are concerned about. And I'll just share some of the insights which I feel everybody who is using artificial intelligence directly or indirectly anyway should be bothered about, or should at least give it a thought. So, first thing I would like to say is that one thing we have to understand in the artificial intelligence models is that all of them are non-deterministic in nature. So, how we used to interact with computer systems before was because of the deterministic nature of it. When we open Gmail, we are expecting something which is deterministic, right? There will be an inbox, there will be a composer, you compose your mail and it acts in a certain way, right? Similarly, when you're interacting with a biometric system, or you're interacting with say your custom application for your business function, you expect it to work in a same way for everybody across the organization. But now, in this case, with artificial intelligence models, what is going to happen is, what is in fact happening is, if we get 100 people and give them the same prompt, if they input a same prompt in the same model, right, at the same time, the output all 100 of them will receive is going to be completely different. right? So what it means is that this non-deterministic nature, uh, the one thing which it entails is that how do you control what is spitted out from this model, right? Is it how are you sure that it is not sharing any private information of an individual? How do you make sure that it is not spitting out any harmful information, right? And so those are the kind of concerns that are existing now from privacy and compliance point of view. And and the point is that like there was the saying that data is a new oil, so that is very much relevant with these models as well, because ultimately they are all dependent upon the data on which they are trained. Now, what is the source of that data? Is my data or your data there in a model or not? How do we know? And just to give you another example, creating a model again is also very easy these days. It is again just like magic. Suppose you have got 100 images or 1000 images of Amitabh Bachchan. You're a Amitabh Bachchan fan, right? So you can just upload those images in a model, train that model on those images, and then you can create anything that you want Amitabh Bachchan to do, right? So, and then the other thing is that you can monetize it. And similarly, right? So it might happen that somebody is using your images to monetize, and that person is just not aware of that particular aspect. Now, Amitabh Bachchan is the whole world planet knows who is he. But suppose there is a very creative, genuine artist, right, whose art form is somehow being used by a particular model, and that art form is a model is trained on that art form, and it creates something similar, and as we have seen, something much better than what that person is about to has created. And somebody is again monetizing that, and that poor artist is just not privy to this information. So these are the concerns which or these are the aspects that we need to think through when we are interacting with AI, when we are building AI, and in any sense we are interacting with AI. So some things that we need to think is that how there has to be a way of opting in and opting out, right? Whether I allow a particular model to use my data or not, right? That is something which should have a generic framework, right? There should be one organization, which one global organization where you can go and say that what part uh, of your documentation of your persona can be used by a model, and what could not. As of now, there is complete lack of transparency in it. Like OpenAI has got a $150 billion worth of valuation. In fact, it got completed in this September only. So would that company be interested in ensuring that these aspects are taken care of, or it would be more interested in making sure that the investors' worth is doubled or tripled? So that is one key aspect that needs to be seen. But just another that there is some development which is happening, which we can probably touch upon subsequently. That in the cybersecurity circles, there is a website known as Have I Been Pawned? So what it means is, probably we can share the link after this. So what it means is that if your password of your email is compromised, right, in any of the breaches that have happened, so you will get to know through that website, because it has got access to all the leaked repositories. So similarly, there's a website called Have I Been Trained? Again, it's a non-profit effort by an organization, and over there you can go and search you can put a search string and see whether your data is there or not, right? So that way you can then opt out. You can say that you don't want your data to be fed into a particular model. As of now, they are just considering a model known as stable diffusion, which is for image generation. So you can say that your images, your artwork, your proprietary information should not be used in that particular model. So, yep, these are some of the insights I wanted to share with you regarding the complete magic that spins, and what controls that magic, how that magic is happening. We have to keep an eye on both ends of the spectrum.
Thanks, Sandeepji. I think uh, it was a very helpful insight or information that we have got. I think the key aspects, or if I summarize quickly, that if whatever new initiatives, whether technology, especially in technology, and wherein we are talking about AI, that we take, it has to be a thoughtful process, a very well planned process, especially keeping in mind the compromise of the data, personal as well as corporate, while we are engaging with any technology partners or we are marrying with any technology. Because as rightly said, there is something which is still that genie, we are not aware who's how that genie is functioning, and how this genie, what all data that genie is taking, and what all data that genie is also sharing in terms of also reliability of that particular information. In our circuits, definitely we have seen the instance wherein some judicial courts have also taken a view that certain judgments have been used
Yeah.
following AI, and they have been backfired because those judgments never existed. And then obviously there is an element of violation of copyrights by these models, which you mentioned, that have I been trained, whether my data is being used to serve some clients using AI. So Sandeep, I think from that perspective, there is another thing which we would like to take more in detail when on compliance shots. That what are the, in simple terms, what are the precautions as a bullet points we want should take while introducing AI in different functions of our business activities that we do every day. With this note, we sign off for this episode, and we take again. Thank you, Sandeep, for devoting your time with us, and look forward to interact with you more on AI. Thank you very much.
Yep, same here. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you.